Welcome back, my people. Welcome to Exclusive Tech Hub, Hides Gadgets and Prints. Due to popular demand, a lot of people are asking me that before you track a dish, how do you know the signal? How do you know the compression of the signal? How do you know the symbol rate? How do you know the encryption, whether it is free to air or not, and many others? So today I'm going to tell us the 5 most popular places whereby you go and check the signal or the dish or the frequency before you track it. Okay, there are about 5 major satellites whereby you need to look up for you to know the dish size, the frequency, whether it is free or whether the channel is locked or not before you track it. So people don't know where to track particular dish. So by this channel, this particular site will tell you different frequency in your location and the encryption rate, whether it is compressed, the symbol rate of that very particular frequency. Okay, so the first and foremost, we have LyngSat. That is where you can check satellite frequency for free. That is the first one. FlySat is where you can also check frequency of satellite for free. King of Sat is also there. SatBeams is also there. SatInt is also there. Okay, now for you to look up for LyngSat, how to access their website is www.lyngsat.com. LyngSat is spelled as LYNGSAT. Okay, FlySat, you can access FlySat from www.flysat.com. FlySat is spelled as FLYSAT. Okay, the next is King of Sat. King of Sat can be accessed as en.kingofsat.com. Okay, King of Sat can be spelled as KINGOFSAT. Next one is SatBeams. SatBeams, you can access SatBeams from www.satbeams.com. SatBeams is spelled as SatBeams. SatBeams. Then the next is SatInt. SatInt, you can access the site from www.sathint.com. SatInt is spelled as SATHINT. Okay, now on this lesson or tutorial, we are using LyngSat as an example. Okay, so I have entered LyngSat now, the page. So you enter it by typing www.lyngsat.com. So I want to use, for the sake of this very video, I want to use frequency. I want to use the position 28.2. So we want to look up for the position of multi-TV Ghana. Okay, so that is where we want to look up to. So but before we go into that, I want to explain to us some of the terms that will be coming across. Okay, now from this video you are seeing now, you can see at the top, you can see frequency, you can see beam. Okay, frequency shows frequency is the radio signal used to transmit a channel from a satellite. It is measured in megahertz. Example is from the video we are watching now. You can see 10773. That is frequency. Okay, now it is measured in megahertz, just as I've said. Think of it as a AS address where the channel lives in the satellite. Okay, so next you see what? You see system. System tells us the receiver. The system tells the receiver the transmission technology being used. Okay, we have, for instance, we have different types of systems. From this frequency we are seeing here now, for instance, under frequency 10773, next you can see DVB-S2, meaning that if you have a decoder that is showing DVB-S, it cannot lock this very signal. It cannot be able to link this very signal. So you need DVB-S2 or more latest technology for you to be able to get it. And we have different kind of system. Okay, we have different kind of system. We have DVB-S, which is older type of decoder. We have DVB-S2, which if you have it, this particular frequency, you can get it. Okay, we also have DVB-S2S. Those are newer version. DVB-S2 decoder can be able to transmit both terrestrial and satellite signal together. Let's say, for instance, a place like in Ghana, whereby some channels are transmitted in terrestrial and also in satellite. For instance, in World Cup, for instance, most of the channel will lock up their frequency when they are playing ball in the satellite level, because in satellite any person can get a particular signal. So they don't want the signal to go globally because of copyright, so they just put it on terrestrial so that people in a local area can be able to access it. So it's decoder that has DVB-S2S can be able to do that kind of work. That is what they call, another name for DVB-S2 is multi-stream decoder. Multi-stream means that it can transmit both terrestrial and satellite together. Okay, now the next you see there is okay, you see 23,000. You see 23,000 for instance. So most signal, when you get signal online, you see it as in this form 10773H 23,000. That 23,000, the meaning of it is signal rate. Signal rate. And what is the meaning of signal rate? Signal rate is the speed at which data rate is transmitted. It is measured in KSPS. That is kilo symbol per second. That is it. So from the upper part of the first signal we are getting from this very page now, we are saying 23,000. Okay, 23,000. The higher the number, the more speed it can. So I want to tell you that the higher the speed rate, the higher the speed rate generally carry more data and channel. So the more bigger or higher, the symbol rate, the more channel that can be broadcasted in that frequency, or more channel that will be in that frequency. The smaller the number, the smaller the channel that will be embedded in that frequency. So frequency here, for my own term here, I'm trying to say frequency here is both what? Is both the frequency, the polarization, and the symbol rate, because that's how it comes. For instance, 1077 H 23,000, that's how it comes. Okay, that your H there, it stands for what? Your H stands for your polarization. It is the direction of the signal with is either is vertical or is horizontal. From this example here, it is H, meaning that your LNB has to be skewed to the vertical position. Now let's go to where we want to do our example now. The frequency under multi-TV or West Africa. Let's say West Africa. Okay, because it is in multi-TV direction, you get it. Now 11,595V, then 30,000. That is the combination of your frequency, your polarization, and your symbol rates together. 11,000, that is 11,595V, 30,000. That is the combination of what? Your frequency. The V is polarization. Then 30,000 is the symbol rate. So if you have a symbol rate of 30,000 and 25, 30,000 can carry more signal. You can have more channel in it than 125. That's the meaning. Okay. Now this 11,595 is a KU band. KU band. Okay. KU band. You need. There's a particular kind of LNB that you use, smaller one. Why? A signal that are within 4 digits. Let's say for instance, if you have a signal that is 4080, that is 4080, it is KU band. What it means that you need a bigger dish for you to be able to track that kind of a channel. Okay, that's what it means. So next, you see MPEG-4. MPEG-4. What is the meaning of MPEG-4? MPEG-4 means the compression that is used, the compression of the signal. Compression means the method used to reduce the size of video or audio before transmission from space. Okay, so before the signal will be transmitted from space, it needs to be compressed to a smaller number. Okay, so a smaller format. And we have different formats. Okay, we have MPEG-2, which is older type of decoder. We have MPEG-4. Or another name for MPEG-4 is H.264. Okay, this is common. Then we have the newer version of compression. We have H.265, or what was also known as HEVC. These are newer form of decoder. So if you have that kind of decoder, it means that signal that is broadcasted in MPEG-2, MPEG-4, and this H.265, it can be able to receive it and track it. I want you to note something, that if your decoder does not support the compression format, you will hear sound but may not see video. So you should take note of that. So you can see that you don't need to go to any forum, WhatsApp or Telegram, any place, and begin to ask for channel. So for instance, if you are tracking a dish and you don't know the symbol rate, the frequency, the polarization, and the symbol rate, all you just need to do is to go to your Google and type one of these sites that I've given to you now, whether it is LyngSat, whether it is FlySat, whether it is SatBeam. Just type the name of that site, then type the direction you want to track. When you track it, then open it. When you open it, you begin to scroll until you see the beam that you want to track. Okay, now from the first example we saw at the top here, now you cannot track this very dish, for instance, if you are in West Africa, okay, because you need a bigger dish. Now if you click on UK, for instance, you see that this signal here is 51 and 54. So if you in UK, for instance, you need dish size of 50 centimeter, or the standard one 60 centimeter to track this very signal. Okay, I see that the signal is only covering where United Kingdom and Ireland. This particular signal is only covering Ireland and United Kingdom. It's not covering Norway. So people in Norway may need a bigger dish for them to be able to nail it. Okay, they need a bigger dish. So let's come back to our example. For instance, our example on West Africa beam. Beam is telling you that the area, the coverage area. So let's click on West Africa. Let's click on West Africa. I've clicked on West Africa now. This is what it shows. So under West Africa, this particular frequency that we use as an example, you can see the area it covers. It covers Senegal, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Ghana. Okay, you can see Cameroon. You also cover where DRC Congo. It covers Nigeria. You can see that the signal is mostly high around where Benin Republic, Ghana, Togo, and Nigeria. Okay, so somewhere around that area, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, you see that the signal there is what? Is 5150, between 5150. Now if you come to the table here, if you come to the table here, you see the signal which is measured in decibel. The signal, look at it. The signal is measured in decibel. So between the signal of 50, 51, or 50 for instance here, what size of dish do you need? You need what? 50, 60. So if you are following me, if you are around Nigeria and Ghana area, Lomé, Cameroon, what signal do you need? What size of dish do you need? You need 50 to 60. So if you are following me, you can type on the comment section. Okay, now if you look further, as the signal is getting farther from the center towards the end, now from there you can see this line 44, around 44 is at the edge, and if you trace it down, you see that 44 we align to Angola. You see it. If you look at this place now, 44, if you trace 44 is the outer part of the signal beam. If you trace it, you see that it falls in Angola, meaning that people in Angola will still get this beam, you still get this dish or this signal, but they need a higher or a bigger dish size compared to people in Nigeria or in Ghana. Okay, now if you trace it, now let's look at the table now. The table, you see that people that have 44 signal strength, you see that they need what? They need 95 to 120 centimeter dish, meaning that they need from 95 centimeter dish to 1.2 meter dish. So you see, the more higher the signal you have, the smaller the dish you need. The smaller the signal, the higher the signal, the higher the dish, or the bigger the dish size that you need. So that does not mean that people in Nigeria cannot get the signal, for instance, that are in UK, but they just need a bigger dish. Because I have not tracked that now, but you may need something from, let's say, 2 meter dish. Okay, 2 meter dish to 3 meter dish for you to be able to get all this frequency of BBC Parliament and all the stuff. Okay, so next, after this, you see what? You see this symbol here. You see all this symbol you see as maybe dollar mark. They are telling you that the kind of key that they use to lock that signal. Okay, the kind of key that is to lock that signal. Now if you look at 11 frequency 11082H, the symbol rate 23,000, which is Sky package in UK. you see that Sky UK is locked. The encryption there is powerful. P stands for powerful. So now let me talk a little about encryption. Encryption is the security system used to protect channel from unauthorized viewing. So we have different type of encryption. Free to air is also an encryption, because if you don't want people to access it, you won't make them to access. So free to air is also a type of key that is used, meaning that if the channel is put on under free to air, what you have, that means it is free. Now this channel like 980s under this Sky package, it is free. You can see that under it there is no key that is under it. There's no key to lock it. But the package of Sky UK, you can see that it is P. P stands for powerful. There are different type of encryption. Free to air is one of them. BIS is also one of them. So the key for BIS is called BIS key. We also have powerful. BIS is spelled as BISS. While powerful is spelled as POWERVU. That is powerful. We also have another type of encryption, which is called IDETO. IDETO is spelled as IRDETO. We also have Nagravision. Nagravision is spelled as NAGRAVISION. We also have another type, VIACCESS. VIACCESS is spelled as VIACCESS. We also have CONAS. So those are the different kind of encryption that you need. So next time you want to track a position, a satellite position, let's say you want to track LyngSat in Nigeria, which is around 42 degree east. Just type in 42 degree east LyngSat. It will bring all the frequency that are under 42 degree. Then now you now scroll down to where you have LyngSat. Then you will now see the frequency that you need to track LyngSat. Now if you recall for what I have said earlier on, as you have typed your 28.2 degree east into LyngSat, into Google, and put LyngSat on the front, it will bring this very page. And then we scroll down to where we have 11,595 V, the 30 degree symbol rate. This way you can get this package. This package you can get it under multi TV package. So let's also go down. When you scroll down, you will see have more channel under West Africa, under multi TV direction. So these are channels under 28.2 east. So all this frequency, like this frequency 11635 V, the 30,000, you can see that you have a lot of channel here, because 30,000 symbol rate is bigger. So the more the symbol rate, the more channel you can have under it. Okay, so you can also see West Africa, this frequency of 11,675, 11 where is 11675. You can see that this, you have all these channel, it Sam, Dove, and all the rest. So if you have any question that you don't understand, I'm very, very glad to answer you in the comment section. Feel free to share this so that other people can learn from this.